Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I posted anything for my followers. Been a busy time. Thought I'd do a little build breakdown of my newest little project here. I'm sure it looks quite familiar to a lot of people, but this is based after the Haggard Gecko. Everybody knows, built by partying guy Dave, famous by 24 Yep. If you don't know who 24 Yep is, you need to get out of the hobby, I guess. But anyway, this ain't done, but it's close enough for now. But of course, the Haggard Gecko is built on a Baker's engineering chassis. This one is not. This is a AliExpress. I think it's like 20 bucks. Ended up being kind of controversial after the fact. Apparently, this is a knockoff of the Venge RC, I think, Gatekeeper chassis. I'm not 100% sure it's Gatekeeper, but anyway, if you ever see this video, Venge, sorry, didn't know, but I doubt you ever will. Anyway, AliExpress chassis, which there's a whole back half to the chassis I didn't use because I just didn't need it. We got Mias V1 axles. I had some stocks here I was going to use, but I had these laying loose, and I was like, for the steering radius, why not? So, the V1s, little brass up front. Nothing in the rear, even though I've discovered I need a little weight back here. So I got to figure something out there. Cheap. You can do this on the cheap, by the way. So cheap. Amazon, like 12 bucks, 39 millimeter shocks. They're just as good as anything else out there, in my opinion. So the rear lowers are just ramp crab, 10 bucks, Amazon. They've been drilled. The shock mounts to the link, of course, like the Gecko. The uppers are just stock Gladiator, mounted to the inside of the chassis, as you can see. What else? Oh yeah, the front. The front is just uppers, just a stock wishbone Gladiator. The bottom, just some random, I think 50 millimeters I had in my drawer. And Enjoyer drive shaft up front. I think it's the Yeah Racing. In the rear, yeah, Racing in the rear. But that's all I had. Of course, the Enjoyer Gold Viper stock transmission. The G2 brushless ESC. I'm going to pick up a, dinky, probably here for it before long. I had them just magnet mounted up front, but it wasn't working out too good for me, so I just threw some Velcro on it for now. Emax servo, because that's all I had laying here. Let me see what else. I ain't a whole lot to say really, but little rear, I think this hinge right here, it's off a deadbolt. I think it's bending around because it was wanting to, the body kept wanting to fall off. Of course, it was rubbing some too. I've done some more trimming on it, but and it's a wiring nightmare also. I'll get around to that eventually. I have very little free time to do anything, but I think that's a 20-degree angle skid. Don't hold me to that, but it looks like it's at least 15, if not 20. So took a perfectly good C10 body, as you can see, and just chopped it all to pieces. Kind of hated to do that. Oh yeah, the battery. When I ever get all this straightened out, the battery sits right here. I think I might have one here somewhere. Yeah, battery sits right down in there. Actually, oh yeah, the rear. Talking about the rear shocks, I put the silver springs on the rear, the lighter of the springs, or no, the heavier. I'm sorry, the heavier of the springs, and the fronts still got the light ones. The wheels is 1.3. I picked these up in a lot of some parts I bought here a while back. They was still new in the package, so brass rings in the front, aluminum in the rear. I did not have any inserts, so we're running stock foam all the way around for now, vented. These are Bertrazzi tires. It's already coming off the bead, looks like. Another cheap Amazon. I just like the tread pattern of them, and I bought them. It was like 14 bucks, I think. So, anyway, there it is. I'm recording this after the fact. I done had it out of my little, it's just a nasty rainy day here, so I had it in my little indoor course in my shed, so I'll throw a few clips of that in with it so you can get a look at it, and we'll go from there. I appreciate y'all watching. See you next time.